I'm Angelica. Welcome back to my channel. I've already gone to the flower market. I picked up 2 bunches of red roses. Those are going to be for a marriage proposal that I have going on tomorrow, Wednesday, and that's going to take place in the afternoon. So I have plenty of time to process the flowers today and get the bouquet, the rose bouquet, ready for that marriage proposal. I'm also providing the setup, and so I'm going to be providing candles, marry me lights, rose petals. It's going to be really cute, and it's going to be by the beach. I am also processing a variety of different flowers as well today because I have a bridal bouquet that I need to turn in on Thursday, and that's going to be for a midday elopement / wedding at the courthouse here in San Diego, or one of the courthouses here in San Diego. And so that's going to be really pretty. All of the ingredients are so good. And I'm about to start processing all of those flowers now. I'm gonna start arranging flowers into this flower vase. It's about halfway full. I have my snips here. I have a few additional stems that I had left over from a flower delivery I did this weekend. Most of the time I try to use all of the stems that I buy in a bunch into the centerpiece or arrangement that I am providing within a delivery or order that I bought them for. However, sometimes more is not great. Like if it starts to look super bulky, I just rather not include it. I like my flower designs to be airy and bouncy, and if it starts creating like a little bit more of an abundant feel, it also starts looking very cluttered, and so I don't really like that. And I am gonna be using these flowers to place on my dining room table. Currently, I don't really have that many flowers in the house except for what I bought today, and I'll show you. This chamomile bud vase here, this is about 2 weeks old. It's actually starting to dry out now. It is a different bunch than the one I got this weekend for that flower delivery, and it is different from the flowers that I ended up getting today. So anyway, I'm gonna arrange these before I get started on my marriage proposal processing and the bridal bouquet processing. So I think that looks really pretty. I'm just gonna snip the ends and make sure that there's height. I'm gonna place it on the dining room table and show you. I'm about to process these red roses here. I have 2 bunches of red roses. I picked the variety called Freedom. Occasionally I'll use Freedom, and sometimes I'll use Explorer and alternate between the two. Those are just like my 2 favorite red rose varieties. Each one has 25 stems. I haven't unwrapped them because I wanted them to hydrate prior to unwrapping them. And it's important to do that because if I would have unwrapped them and they didn't have support in their heads, they could hydrate but droop to the sides. And so it's important to leave the wrapping on for at least 2 hours prior to processing them. If you left them out of water for maybe more than 30 minutes or so, I would say they need a fresh cut. They need to be submerged into water at least maybe 1 or 2 inches of the way, and then left with their original packaging for support. So I'm about to unpackage them and start cleaning them up. There are 25 roses here. I've made sure that the leaves are not at the bottom portion of the stem. I'm gonna trim them all at the same level because I don't need different heights for the wrapped bouquet. And I'm gonna make sure that I trim them at an angle so they can absorb the most water possible. As I'm getting ready to start wrapping up the bouquet, just so you could see a little bit more of the shape and how it's turning out. I think I am going to add just a little bit more of the sweet pea and perhaps a little bit more lisianthus just to make it a little bit moodier. But I love all of the texture and I love the shape of it and how it's coming out. I think the bride is gonna really, really love it too. It's very in line with all of her inspo photos. So I definitely put my own spin into it, and she didn't have spirea in there. She had kind of just like very branchy, very bare stems in there. And so because these are flowered, because they're in season, I think she's really gonna like them. So I am going to keep adding and we'll see. I think it could be used this way and this way, and if she wanted to pose with it on the side, she could definitely do that. Love it. And there it is. So good. I'm on my way to the flower market and I'm taking you with me. I have a sale order that I need to fulfill, and so I'm going to pick up flowers and I'm taking you along. I just got back from the flower market and I already filled up my containers here. I have maybe about 5 of them, and then I'm gonna grab one of my, just like a regular drinking cup so I can put some sweet peas in there. I like to use a regular cup for those because I want them to be fully supported and have enough space between each bloom. That way they could last longer. And then everything else I'm just gonna process and put into these containers. When I'm only processing flowers for one sale, it just doesn't make sense bringing out a bunch of buckets and putting each of the flowers into each bucket. So this is the way I do it. I like to use these containers. It's just easier and they're like really simple to wash as well.